Singai la kungai gujanga isken kungai dunai.
Nyla. Mum's coming. She's just making us some tea.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Glad you guys are here today.
Tea? How are you?
Di logang, I'm good. How Sunadang's hidang, and how are you?
Bit lagen. How are?
Ah, hula dunk kudangang. That's really good to hear. Welcome, Big Bear. I saw your son and Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was he behaving himself?
he he was trying to. He was trying not to eat all the cookies. It was good to see him. Okay, I think I'm going to start. Um, at least with the Haida Nation anthem. There might be some other folks joining us. I sent out the noon link to some people. So we shall see. But in the meantime, Klaju Ya Usla, all rise for the Haida Nation anthem. Yo we, yo we, yo we, hey hi yo, we, we, hey hi yo, we, ah, we, we, yo we, yo we, hey hi yo, we, we, hey hi yo, we, 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 yo yo we, hey hi yo, we, hey hi yo, how you may be seated. Next, we are going to do class prayer and class greeting. And then we'll go back into Haida values where we left off. Okay, class prayer. O sing sanawai. O sanang itlakdas. O salana. Hugan sudas. Kasant itlanga gudang. Have pity on what we are saying. Aji Singayan Palan Kil Lagan. We thank you for this day. I Atlan Isku. Kajkit Sandalang Talan Kil Lagan. We thank you for gathering us here today. Hugan Talangistas Itkaslight. Whatever we're about to do, help us. Daman Talang Istie Ana, so that we could do it right. How sing sanawai? How sanang itlakdas? How salana? Akun ant itdam. Last greeting. Itidasa. Hadala isis. Ditolan. Atlan anas. Di gudinai lagan. Dalang itsase. Di gudinai lagan. Dalang Ash and the Hangelgan, Ayat kilang talang skatang, dalang anskil lagan, Jahawa u hadkil talang skata sin. Greetings, good people, my friends, my family. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys have come. I'm honored with your presence. Today we are learning our language. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Let's learn Haida. Welcome, Kunshlo Hana.
On yankin you dang sugan. Dung honelkin.
Angwa. um, Haida values. We left off with you guys are sacred. And I wish I would have put a page number. Right here. Okay, that was easy. So we left off with Dalang U Gutkit. You guys are sacred. This verb is from Enrico's dictionary. It means to be sacred or important. But we already have a word for important, necessary, needed, that type of thing, and that is kilgungun. So I only use gutkit, referring to things that are sacred. Indigenous people talk about the four sacred directions: north, south, east, west. And then I heard about the seven sacred directions: north, south, or northeast, southwest, above and below, and then a Haida spirit is 3 inches below the throat. That is the seventh sacred direction, is our spirit that dwells within us. So that ties in with Dalang U Kutkit. You guys are sacred. And I'm pretty sure we already had one that was more inclusive. No, actually, I don't see it. Let's change this. Let's do Watluan. Oops, I left out the D. Waluan. Waluan, that sounds like baby talk. Welcome, Kail Juice. Welcome, Riley.
Jadagups is with me too, Titsa.
Oh, welcome, Jadagups.
Thank you. Hawa.
Hawa Dagwang. All of you guys are sacred, or all of you folks are sacred. Okay, so if you're thinking of this phrase and wondering if it's true, then just remember the seven sacred directions: northeast, south, west, above, below, and then the spirit that dwells within us. So, so we are the seventh sacred direction. Dalang Watluan U Gutkit. And I spelled it two different ways because the last letter falls between a D and a T. Dalang Watluan U Gutkit. All of you guys, all of you folks are sacred. Let's go around the room and practice this. Dalang Watluan U Gutkit. If you need help, just tell me to say it again. Or you could say Houston Sue or Houston Suda telling me to say it again, and I'll gladly repeat it. Kungai Gujanga Iskin Kungai Dunai.
Dalang Wadluan U Gudkit.
Dalang Wadluan U Gudkit.
Hulagan. Big Bear.
Dalang Wadluan good kid.
Hulagan. How Kunshil Hana.
Dalang Wadluan U Gudkit. Di Git Auyagen.
How Kael Jews.
Dalang Wadlawan U Gutkit. Oops. Dalang Wadlawan U Gutkit.
Hulagan. How okay, how Riley for your note. Appreciate that. Let's move on to the next one. It looks like I should be doing some phonetics for this one. It's a long one. Dalang Wadluan is all you guys or all you folks or all of you. But when we want to expand that even further, then it's Wadluan, everyone. So this Wadluan is covering all people. Iskian and in Hinanga, living things, and for, and yakdang, respect, and gung is present tense. So it really does mean respect for all people and for all living things. We just said Wadluan, so I won't do phonetics for that. Our elders used to spell Iskian something like this because it helps you pronounce the word. Skin is going to stay the same. This underline XII going to have a really strong he. It's coming from right above your voice box. He. Hinang. And we'll keep that the same. Yakdangang, that's how I spell it for phonetic purposes. So we have, and now remember this TL sound we have in English, except for we have a glottal stop following it, but like the TL in antler. So we put the tip of our tongue behind our upper front teeth and snap out the TL sound. And then we go into Wadluan, Iskian, Gin, Hinanga, An Yakdangan. We're
Oops.
really going to pour our tone right here into Dang. You could hear it slightly reverberate. That's because we're pouring our tone into it, but we're also pouring our spirit into the language. I could remember Auntie Alma helping me once, and I didn't figure it out till a long time later. I said, I was telling someone about a Haida story, and that the story started with, and I'm going to say it poorly, like I did. This was years ago. Awash Agui'u. And Alma did a polite correction, and but what she did was she enunciated and poured her spirit into the language. And she said, Awash Hagui'u. And so you could hear the difference, right? Awash Hagui'u. That's saying it poorly and then pouring the spirit into the language and enunciating. Awash Hagui'u. Big difference. So when we hit this down right here, it's actually going to reverberate a little bit because we're pouring our spirit into the language and we're hitting that tone mark and we're hitting it with confidence and pouring our spirit into it. So we have Wadluan Iskin Genhinanga An Yakdangan. I did it a little forcefully, but it's okay to, at least when we're learning, first learning, to overpronounce a little bit. It's better than underpronouncing. So, Wadluan Iskin Genhinanga An Yakdangan. Kungai Gujanga Iskin Kungai Dunai.
Wadluan Eskin Hinang Eskin Genhinang Anyakdangang.
Wadluan Iskian Genhinanga Anyakdangang.
Ulagan. Serene, is it okay if I tell the class our family connection?
Yeah.
Okay. So Wadlawan, everyone, Serene, I'm so used to calling your daughter Kungai Dunai. I forgot her English name.
Leela.
Leela. Okay.
Yeah.
Leela. Okay. So Serene and Leela live in New Zealand. They are they both have Simpson and Haida lines. Am I missing any other native lines?
I think there's Tlingit in there somewhere too, but I from Chief Scowl, is that Tlingit?
No, Chief Skull is Haida.
Oh,
But
Haida. Okay.
but
I'm not sure
Fanny,
where, I'm still fuzzy on a bit of it, but yeah, I don't think it's matrilineal. So anyway.
yeah, no, I got you. I
Yeah.
got your back. Um, so Serene and Leela and I, well, they descend from Fanny Jones, and I'm related to Fanny Jones as well. And she lived in Chief Scowl's house in Old Kassan, and she was married to a Clinket from Cake. I think I have that right. What was it? I
Is
want to
that
say
Paul Young
Andoon.
Jones? Is that her son, or was that?
That gets a little confusing. I'm starting to wonder if there was more than one Jones family,
Right.
but Paul could be a relative. I'll have to go into the tree and look. Um, but I'm grateful for um, um, us natives who got our DNA done. Um, Otherwise, I wouldn't have known I was related to Fanny Jones. There's a family in Cloak, the Kennedy family, and they descend from Fanny Jones, and we matched up that way. And so I thought it was really cool to know of that connection. And I wanted the class to know, you know, your native lines and so and that we are related through Fanny Jones. So so and they live in New Zealand. So but they've been coming to class regularly. They're doing really good. So um Dylan HD Kwagidang, I'm proud of you, ladies. Um, okay. Up next we have Big Bear.
Wadloan iskin gin hinanga an yaktanga.
On Hulagan, how Kunshil Hana.
Wadluwan isken ging hininga anyak dungen.
On Hulagan, how Kaildus.
I just want to say welcome to the ladies that have Kasaan roots because my sister Jadagups is related to the chief out there and so there's probably family connections and that's amazing. We're in Heidelberg, so sending our love from Hikta Handulai. Kasaan. Kasaan. Ooh. So yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, Kaldegagen. That's cool. So, what one is in Hinganga Yak Dangang. And Sister Jadagup said she could do part of it, maybe the first half. That's it. She doesn't want to try just the first part. Donna, ready? What the one? What the Iskian. 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 How Hutla Oyagan. What?
How appreciate that. Um, it's good to hear you folks speaking Haida. Um, and you know, some of these phrases are sacred, are you know, and our values, and then some of it is just straight up indigenous science. For instance, this phrase right here, this is indigenous science. We know everything is connected. We didn't need scientists to tell us this. We already knew. Let me see. maybe I'll just do a little bit of phonetics at the end. Quagi. And we're going to pour our tone into quagi, quagi, quagi. It's not going to be as noticeable as when we say dung. You could hear that slight reverberation, but still we have to do it. Kin quatluan, quagi. Oh, I should do the breakup. The breakup is right here. So we say all of this first in Wadluan, and then go into quagi, 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 kin Wadluan, quagi, kin Wadluan, quagi. Notice there's no tense ending. Our elders knew that not every sentence or statement had to have a tense ending on it. The next one does have a tense ending, so you could see the difference. But yeah, this one is straight up no tense ending. Everything is connected. Kin Atluan Wagi. Kungai Gujange is Ken Kungai Dunai.
Ginwad Luan Quagi.
Inward luan. Wadi.
On Hulagan, how Big Bear.
In Wadlawant, Quagit.
On Hulagan, how Kunshil Hana.
Ginwadluan Quagit.
On Hulagan, how Ka Iljus is Gan Jadagaps.
In unison?
Kinwad luan. Wagi.
Inward Lawan Wagid.
On Hulagan, how
Jadagops wants to know what time it is in New Zealand.
It's
And which
about
day?
10:30 in the morning, but it's tomorrow. So
Yeah,
it's
your name.
yeah,
Wow.
Oh,
Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning.
cool. We love Big Bear's Haida accent. Oh my God, I love it. So good.
Me too.
Yeah, this is a fun group. Thank you everyone for being here.
You know, I was just thinking the girls probably are related to my cousin John closer than I am.
Hmm.
Oh my God, I can't think of his last name right now.
Is it Bennett?
No. God, I've forgotten his last name.
Skulka, I joke.
No, he's from Kasan. Oh, brain fart. But we're related through marriage. Is he's related to the Young family, and my mom was married to Paul Young.
Hmm.
So we're related through marriage. So he's in the Young family also.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and then Mike Jones is the head of the organized village of Kasan.
The Juju.
Yeah, so Juju. Sorry. We adopted him into our clan last summer. And God, what's his full name? KL Juice Nung Saju Nung Sajugun, one who is excelling. Um, and
Nang
then
Class you.
Howson Suka, Kuntlehana.
Nang Iflana Saju.
oh,
Mm.
Nung Ethan Saju. How for that? Boy, I was way off. I want to write that down.
Yeah, Sajuju for short, my pet name for him. He was just here last night.
The only problem is we call him by his pet name, and so we forget his real one. Okay, Nangishna Saju, um, uh, a man who's excelling. So yeah, his nickname is Sajuju. Um, and he's related to Fanny Jones. And so he's your relative. Um, he's involved in everything. He's amazing, which is how he got his name. Um, and then there's an iconic photo. Oh yeah, we're also related by marriage. Um, one of my aunties, Fanny Frank, and she married a Jones, and I don't remember his English first name. He was maiden name was Jalou, meaning like a big wave. And there's an iconic photo of them leaving old Kasan in their canoe. And what's really interesting is on the bow, she has a weaving instrument. I forget what it's called, but it's round and has the height of 4-point star on it. Um, anyways, it's a really iconic photo. I'll have to show it to you one of those days. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
guys
got
are
lots of
blowing my
relatives.
mind with this because I didn't get passed down anything. So this is all like a big learning.
Yeah, and Iljus Iskin Kuntrohana Iskin. I got to look at Riley's nickname. Nanjara Ginya Daya. Um, um, Serene and Leela descend from Nettie Jones. And
Wow.
Nettie Jones is famous for taking on the racist Ketchikan school board long ago. So she was like our Elizabeth Pradovich.
I think also the girls have in common, Jadagups is done research on Kasaan and her family, and we plan to go up, like to invite the girls up because we are going to go out to Old Kasan and try to have some ceremony out there because Jadagups was raised on more of the Heidelberg side, and so her grandmother Irma Lawrence was a woman of high status, and I want her to go reconnect with the old village site, and I would open that invitation to you girls because I think it's life changing. I think it's you put your feet on the ground where you come from, and I just think it's really beautiful, and that's where my where Jadagups is at. So we're lining that up with Mike Jones, but you're on the same trajectory as my sister, so that's really cool. Yeah, and, the other thing is that we're having a clan party in Lummi. We put my mother to rest in Lummi, and the Lummi Nation put her to rest. So we're going to go do a thank you party April 27th. And so down in the Lummi Nation, and we just, Duck Juice just spent hours and hours with me making an agenda for that party. And one of the things is sharing and communicating our relationships. And there was the Lummies, the chief went down from Kasan and he gambled away 2 of his kids and they were left there. And so they went to get them later. He went back and they didn't want to leave while their ancestors are in Lummi, longing to know about their Kasan roots and who their relatives are. And so they're just like you, and knowing they're raised in the Lummi Nation, but they know they come from powerful people. They know that, and they're longing for that. So that reconnection is open to you as well. That's part of what we do. So happy. This is exciting. Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to definitely. We were only back this last year. We were in Kloak and Heidelberg, and we did a culture camp with my family there. And so when we left, and my auntie Judy passed away, so we're not going to be able to go back for a little bit. But I will let you guys. I would love to connect. So when we come back, that will be amazing.
Is that girl
Um,
that what is your cousin's name? Judy's the mother in Ketchikan, right?
Yeah. And so my cousin is Sherry is in Kloak, and Kathy does a lot of work in Heidelberg.
I know Kathy very well. Both
Yeah.
those. I know your auntie. She came every single year, and then our culture camp kind of shut down. There's a whole bunch of things that happened, and it was very small this last year, and it wasn't full on. We usually we do a bunch, but anyway, I loved them, and I didn't know that connection. See?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Duck Juice. Okay, Duck Juice, I'm sorry, I gotta shut up now.
Okay.
Okay. In Haida, you say House Luan.
our Wadu Tlangusu stop talking. But KL Juice is right. Nangithlana Saju knows exactly where Chief Scowl's house was. And when he talks about it, yeah, it's pretty powerful stuff. I certainly would like to go experience that. I haven't been to many old villages. I only went to like Haida's camp, but I haven't been to old Gusaan, Wadu Haukan, Wadu Shlinkwan. But yeah, it'd be cool to go. Okay, our next one, this one comes from Ryan Kael Juice. And so this is where I got good F from. So in Watluan, good F Wagidan, everything is connected to everything else. In Watluan, good F Quagidan. In Watluan, good F Quagidan. In Watluan, good F Quagidan. Kungai Gujanga is Ken Kungai Dunai.
In Wadluan, good ish. Wagidang.
In Wadluan, good ish. Wagidang.
Hulagan how Big Bear.
In Wadluan, good Quagedang.
Hulagan how Kunshil Hanam.
In Wadluwan, good ash quagidam.
How Kail Juice is Ken Jaragaps.
In Wadluan, good ash quagidam.
Quagidam.
Mm-hmm.
In what
Hulagan.
ash quag Udam.
Guagidang.
Oh, guagidam.
Hula Aoyagan.
Oh, I'm gonna skip those ones.
The person I was talking about was John Campbell.
Oh. Hmm.
I had to look up on his Facebook page to remember. And there's some other Haidas in Lummi. They're Hilaires. They're from Heidelberg.
Yeah, the Hilaires are on the agenda, and Joe Hilaire was one of the pallbearers, and Tony Hilaire and Terry Hilaire.
Penny
And then
Hilaire, Rhea Hilaire. Yep.
There's a lot of
yeah,
them.
the Hilaire sisters. So, yeah, lots of connections. Looks like we have 3 different ways to say, I love my family. We have Tolang di Quiara and no transcending. The no transcending means more like, well, to me, that it's unconditional, like the elders would. Oh, let me write that down. Jonah. Okay, I'll do that after class. And then the next one, Tolang di Quiadang. I love my family, but with present tense ending. And then di Quiada is I love, and di Tolang is my family. So here it is when we're using di twice. Di Tolang, di Quiada. I love my family. So we have 3 different ways. Well, actually, we have 4, don't we? If we add in the tense ending. Okay, so now we got 4. So let's do them all. Tolang di Quiada, Tolang di Quiadang, di Tolang di Quiada, di Tolang di Quiadang, Tolang di Quiada, Tolang di Quiadang, di Tolang di Quiada, di Tolang di Quiadang. Ka Eldus. Iski and Jadagaps.
You want, go ahead, babe.
Okay. I can't see it.
Oh, shucks, you can't see it.
Hmm.
How Piada.
Tolang di quiadam.
Tolang di Quiadang.
Tolang di quiadam.
Follow the tone. Di Tolang di Quiada. Di Tolang
Goes up.
di Tolang di
Di quiadam.
Di
Quiadang.
Tolang di Quiadang. See the Quiadang. I overemphasize.
That was such the worst answers.
No, it's she wants to know Sinu sometimes Xaad Kil Class. She wanted to learn how to say sometimes I love my family.
Yakit tolang di kuyadan.
Our Wadu Di tolang di Quiara since blonde. I'm trying to love my
Boy,
Love it. We have to speak our truths here.
That's when you give him half a hug.
Oh, teacher, enough of our crazy.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, well.
Okay. Kungai
wow.
Gujanga is kin Kungai Dunai.
Tolang dik wiada. Tolang dik wiadang. Di tolang dik wiada. Di tolang dik wiadang.
Tolang di Quiara. Tolang di Quiaran. Di tolang di Quiara. Di tolang di Quiaran.
Kulagan.
Yeah, it's a mantra.
Yeah. And you made it through without tripping up. So that's a skill.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Trying to keep from giggling while talking. Chalong di quada. Chalong di quayadang. Di talong di quayada. Di talong di quayadang.
It almost sounds like a song. I'm bopping my head in
Yeah.
tune. Kunshil.
Tolang di Quiara. Tolang di Quiara. Di tolang di Quiara. Di tolang di Quiara.
Hula Aoya.
You forgot sometimes. You
Let's see what's in chat. Oh, Riley loved that. Okay. This is good timing where we're just basically talking about this. Talking about family connections and by the history and the old villages and reconnecting, being on the land of our ancestors. So Hadas, Pinang, Angash, Unsit. Know your Haida culture. This needs some phonetics. I'll just keep it like that. Pinang. Let's see what's in chat. Yeah, we'll do that one next. Good timing. Angash, Unsit. Hadas, Pinang, Angash, Unsit. Hadas, Pinang, Angash, Unsit. Hadas, Pinang, Angash, Unsit. Hadas, Pinang, Angash, Unsit. Kungai Gujana Iskin Kungai Dunai.
Leela's had to go, so just me now.
Oh.
But okay.
Okay.
Haras hinang angash unsit.
Hulagan. Hulagan. Big Bear.
Hadas hinang angak unsit.
Hulagan. How Kushlohana, do your pretty voice.
Hadas hinang angas unsit.
That wasn't it.
Hey.
You're supposed to do your pretty voice and end with a hair flip.
Boy.
Hadas hinang anang unsit.
There you go.
Hey.
Ulaga. Il juice is Ganjaragas.
Pada hinang angan unsit. Padas hingang hinga ang anga the ng anga angash unsit unsit.
Ulaga. How okay, we have a request.
I am Haida.
Yes. Couple different ways of saying it. Some say without the oo. So you could say di hatagan, I am Haida, wadu, or di u hatagan. What it comes down to is just style choice, whichever one you used to or whichever one you want to say. So di hatagan, wadu di u hatagan. Di hatagan, wadu di u hatagan. Kungai kujanga.
Di hagen.
Kulagan. How Big Bear.
Diu hatagen.
Kulagan. How Kunshlohana, use your deep voice.
Diu hatagen.
Iljus is Ganjadagups.
He's too honest eating. Who the hell was that? I choked. I'll say it first. Okay. Di hatagen. Di hatagen. Good.
Kulagan. How Okay, these next ones are we won't do them, but they have to do with us being stewards of the land and keeping the land and waters and air clean. Let's do this one. And then maybe we'll have enough time to do a couple songs. So, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, that's they're more Haida interpretation. I think in English it's I thank you very much. But from our point of view, it's deeper than that. It's thanking them from the bottom of our hearts. So let me see. We have a breakup. We have to say dunk on first, and then kill la. Yeah, I think that's the only breakup. And then go into kill la, how yagan. So we have, oops, nope. Trying to highlight. We have dangan, kill la, how yagan. Dangan, kill la, how yagan. Dangan, kill la, how yagan. Ang ans kila hawiagan. Kungai gujanga.
Dang an kil la ao yagan.
Gulagan how Big Bear.
Nang ang kila aoyaga.
Gulagan how Kunsil Hana.
Dung on Kil La Ao Yagin.
That's thanking you with much emotion. Ka juice is can. Jada Gups.
All right.
Some of us who just gave her fish eggs.
Oh. Danan kil la aoyagan. Sorry. Danan kil aoyagan. La aoyagan. Oh, lagan beef. Awesome.
Logan, how okay. We have to sing a song. We're gonna do a departure song. Kungai Bujanga, did you want to do a line for the song?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll have. So, Kungai Gujanga, if you could do the first line, House Dance, King Song, D2E, D2E. Kunshahana, if you could do the second line, Big Bear, the third line, Kail Juice, the fourth line. Then I'll be off the hook. No singing for me. Okay, go ahead, Kungai Gujanga.
Hakstang king sang D2E D2E. Hakstang king sang D2E D2E.
Git squadang wig in la song. Git squadang wig in la song.
The Monagun King, D2E, D2E. The Monagun King, D2E, D2E.
Degrees, I don't know the tune. Degrees, degrees, D2E, D2E. I'm singing it wrong, but degrees, D2E, D2E. Is that correct? I'm screwing this up. Degrees, D2E, degrees, D2E. I don't know. I made my own verse up. I don't know the tune. That's what you get for cutting out on me, Tita. King song. I know the beginning part. Oh well. Hawa, thank you for allowing me to screw that up.
How everyone for a great class. That was lots of fun. And
Bravo, teacher.
and hope to see you guys on Wednesday. The Managang Kingu. Take good care, you guys.